What's up, guys? We're Deep Roots Disc Golf, and today we're comparing the old P2 with the new P2. Let's get into it.
Woo! Ooh, look at these P2s, man. The first time we have a P2 on Deep Roots Disc Golf.
Yeah, excited to do some Discmania. I know that's lacking in some of our videos, but they've been hard to get. So shout out to Bangin Chainz for getting us these awesome P2s. We got two of the new ones in the D-Line Flex 2 plastic. And then Patrick hooked us up with one of his personal old P2s in the soft P-Line plastic. So yeah, we're gonna be throwing all three, throwing some of our other putters. Should be fun. Excited to try them out. I mean, this feels really good in the hand, guys. I mean, I can't say it enough, so we'll see how it goes. All right, so we're out here at Creekside Park in Archdale, North Carolina. I forgot my normal glasses, so don't make fun of my little round ones. They may be a little too small.
What wizard group are you in?
I'm actually placed in Slytherin.
You're a wizard.
We are comparing the old P2 versus the new P2. So for a few holes, we're gonna throw both. So whoever's throwing on the tee pad, we're getting both to see how they compare. So if you look at the numbers, there's a little bit of difference in the fade. So we'll see if that is actually true. Okay, so that's the first thing I noticed. All right, so I'm gonna start it off with the old.
Nice little straight shot, tight gap, 225 feet.
There it is.
Nice and straight, floaty.
Nice little kick in the fairway. It's very nice glide. It did start to fade a little bit, so it's falling true to the numbers right now. I'm going with the new. See if I can hit the gap again.
Yeah. Very nice. Hit the gap, fade.
I think the fade would have been about the same. I think I threw that one a little more nose up, so that's why it started to fade a little quicker. All right, so I arrived at the old P2. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of putting.
I'm gonna call it 30 feet. And he loves it.
Ooh, that was nice. That was nice.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Can you repeat with the new P2? Some differences are plastic.
It's a little more firm.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh!
And he likes it. That's 230 footers.
Why can't I do this more often? All right, so just to talk through a couple differences here. So both these, to clarify, are brand new, even though this is an old one. This is fresh out of the bag. So really huge thank you to Patrick for letting us break it in. A couple differences. I would say the old one is a little bit more puddle top. You can kind of see it. It almost drops slightly more in the middle. And then the biggest difference I feel like between these two, the profile is very similar and the rim feels very similar. Maybe on the new one, slightly sharper. In terms of, it has a very steep, what do you call that, rim? I don't know.
It's a chamfer.
It's a chamfer. I don't know. Nathan knows these terms. Anyways, the biggest difference for me is really the plastic.
Yeah.
This one's in the soft, and I can feel that the soft. A lot of you may already know this, but so the old P2s were manufactured by Innova, and Discmania recently switched to manufacturing its own products. This one's actually says it was made in Sweden. So they're manufacturing over in Europe. These are their own brands. So yeah, I know a lot of people are really looking forward to this release, and we're really excited to try them out, especially because I know it was one of the ones that we were missing in our perfect putter video.
All right, hit him on this straight 150 foot shot.
Yeah, straight's tough.
Yeah. Wow, park.
Oh, not sure if that was the gap I was aiming for, but it was the angle.
So you put on an Annie right now?
Yeah, I put on a little bit.
Okay, so it basically held that line.
Yeah. I'm trying to throw this one just perfectly flat. Flipped a little bit, but then faded back.
Yeah, that's another good one.
I take those two throws all day, every day.
Yeah. All right, Eric with a 25 footer. Yeah. He does prefer beadless putters, so let's see. There it is.
Ooh. Oh, no chainer almost.
All right. Nope.
I do like soft plastic for putters, so this one feels slightly better, but that's just a personal preference thing.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, that one felt a little better.
All right, we got about a 200 foot kind of Annie throw, so I'm going P2. Let's see if this thing will hold the line. It's actually a good throw. It's inside the circle, but I left it a little short.
Shirt, little shirt.
Yeah, a little tiny shirt. Oh, definitely held it.
Yeah.
Might have something to do with the plastic. Okay, so my initial reaction off that throw is that a little bit more stable, touch more stable, which is inconsistent with the flight numbers, but. Oof. Gotta reinvent my game.
There it is.
Really like that. Man, that soft plastic, that P-line is chef's kiss. P-line firmer for sure. Man, I really do like the way that these putt. Like, I feel like it has consistent stability to what I'm used to putting with in the Luna. And my Lunas are a little bit beat in, but I still feel like it has that that same flight for a putt.
So now we're gonna do a little comparison to our own bags. All right, so I got the Pro Line P2 putter, and I'm throwing my throwing putter, the West Side Shield. They got the same glide, just a little bit different speed, so we'll see how they compare to each other. All right, starting with the P2.
So you want to fight back left? Yeah, it has a nice fade.
Good chop.
Very, very straight though.
That felt good, it was very straight. Let's see what this little shield can do.
Turned it a little. Man, that thing's dead straight.
Yeah, so the shield, I may have released it on a little bit of an angle. They flew very similar. I really like the way the P2 flew on that.
New P2 versus Luna. Luna's a little bit of beat in. I would say main difference is here. The P2 has a big chamfer, plastic's a little harder, but the Luna having more fade, we'll see if it does fly somewhere beat in. Going new P2. Ooh. Put on a little bit of a hyzer. Hey. Yeah, the Luna. Put it on a little bit better of a line. Honestly, I feel like it was very consistent. Luna, of course, with maybe a hint more glide.
All right, so I've got the old P2 here in the soft plastic. I'm gonna throw it against my throwing putter, which right now is the Discraft Jawbreaker Roach. I'm just gonna try to put it out really flat, or maybe just a baby hyzer. Ooh. I love it. Am I switching throwing putters? All right, I'm gonna try to throw a similar line with my Roach. Just a little baby hyzer when it flip up.
Held it.
Yeah, that's kind of how that thing flies for me. So I would say that, honestly, the P2, it is newer, but it had more fade and faded back quicker at the end. Better shot, so.
All right, Dylan's going P2 first. He likes them. Dylan, your C1X is still 100%.
All right, going feet.
There it is. Erica P2.
Going soft through the woods.
Low.
Whoa.
Bags.
Make
Bags.
the second one. Bang, bang. All right, little distance competition. Starting with the new P2.
That looks great.
That looks nice.
Flexed it. Held it.
It's pretty stable. I mean, I put that, you know, my backhand release tends to be an Anheuser. I'm working on that. But that one wanted to fight back.
All right, see how the Luna does. I'm gonna go hyzer flip. Yeah, I mean, hard to beat the tried and true. But.
Nathan's not switching putters anytime soon.
All right, so I think the fee's actually a really good comparison because in the fee review video, I was actually able to throw this farther than the Luna. So I'm gonna try that here. Look at that glide. Holds it. Fee's a really good disc. Fee's a really good disc. If you're looking for something that you can torque on, it's gonna hold it. Man, the Fee, the Luna. TBD on the P2. So the P2 had more height than probably any other putter especially with all the comments in the Perfect Putter video, how we weren't able to throw this in there. So with a lot of hype comes a lot of high expectations. Let's see how this thing does with distance. New yoke on it, power grip.
From the swing set.
Got the flat. And a reliable fade, honestly so comparable to the Flight. They have a torqued Luna, torqued Fee, right in line with that. Obviously similar molds, so I'll let you guys know in a second which one went the farthest. Okay, here's how I'm gonna rank these discs. You got the Fee. This is Thor, the first movie. Pretty, you know, average Marvel film. You got the P2. This is Thor, the second movie. Slightly above average. Definitely better than the first, I will say that. And then you got the Luna, Thor Ragnarok. I mean, undeniably the best Thor movie. It's just how it is.
Strongest Avenger.
Access denied.
It's my review.
Dylan, how do you feel about that?
I don't know, I don't watch Marvel, so.
Don't tell anybody that.
All right, all pretty comparable throws though, I will say.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, distance-wise, for sure. All right, so P2s, if you're a die-hard P2 thrower, back when Innova was making the disc for Discmania, I think you're gonna be happy. Are they the exact same? Absolutely not. There's definitely differences. A little bit more puddle top, a little bit more stable.
From Plastic's new D-Line Flex 2 versus old P-Line.
Everything else about these discs I think is super comparable. Is this disc game-changing? Like, would it have won the Perfect Putter? I don't know. I think it's so comparable to both the Fee and the Luna. You got distance, you got flight, you got stability. I think that if you like a beadless putter, you can't go wrong with any of the three. That's my takeaways. Great discs. Bangin Chainz has them. They're gonna go fast. Hopefully they're still there when this video comes out, but you can definitely find this in the used bin. We're Deep Ridge Disc Golf. Consider liking and subscribing to help support the channel and disc golf, and we'll see you next one.
Woo! You guys know how much I love a distance competition. Oh, baby! You guys know I throw rollers in distance competitions, right? We'll put it out there nice and easy.